Okay, let's keep an eye on the Becco kitchen because today Mark is joined by Kit Pereira. How are you, Kit?
Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too, and Mark.
Morning.
I tell you what, this guy's still buzzing off the cricket a couple of days ago.
Yesterday.
Because that's where, yes, it was yesterday, wasn't it? And this is, you know, you started with cricket, but now you're into cooking. We are so pleased to have you here. I can smell that aroma. And what are you going to be making for us today?
I'm going to be making a monkfish curry.
Oh, nice.
Got lovely fresh flavours. Got cumin, cardamom, cloves, cinnamon, fresh curry leaves, black mustard, and fresh chilies with some light coconut milk. So very healthy and nutritious.
Beautiful.
Have you seen how many chilies we've got?
We won't be using all of those.
Thank you. Mark's always trying to make everything extra spicy.
There you go.
And the inspiration behind this meal, of course, it's from this cookbook, Eat Well, Live Well.
That's right.
So it's diabetic friendly, so we're going to learn more about that, but more importantly, we're going to see how to put it all together.
Totally.
Doesn't it smell good already?
You can smell all the aromas coming off. It's going to be great.
Okay, we'll see how to make Kit's monkfish curry a little later on. And it's great to have you with us in the Becco kitchen. We are joined by Kit Pereira. He is, he loves cricket. That's how he started in New Zealand, but we'll talk about that a little later on. But he's part of this new campaign because it is Diabetes Action Month. Eat Well, Live Well. It's a great cookbook. You can see it there right next to Mark. And from it today, we're making one of your monkfish curry recipes.
Monkfish curry indeed.
Oh, yeah. So let's get started. You can tell Mark what he needs to do and you can explain a bit for us. And then as we're cooking, I'm going to find out a bit more about your history. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. So for the spice, we got turmeric, which is very good for you.
Yes.
And it's a good healing herb. So we're going to have a half a teaspoon of turmeric. We're going to have half a teaspoon of paprika.
Oh, it smells good.
And the spice blend. So the recipe for the spice blend is in the cookbook.
Okay, because this is a spice blend you can make at home from this cookbook.
Totally.
And it smells just smells
So
incredible.
Yeah,
it's got your blend, is it?
Yeah, it's my blend. It's got cumin, cardamom, cloves, curry leaves, black mustard, cinnamon.
Teaspoon?
Half a teaspoon, please. And we put some olive oil in there.
Yeah.
And get the marinade going. And then that's plenty of olive oil. Get that mixed up. And then Mark, I'll get you to
Nice chunks of
monkfish. The monkfish is pretty good. It's quite a firm fish.
Okay.
And
so it stays together.
It stays together, and also it's got you know the right amount of the oily fats in it, so which is very good for you. Amino acids.
Okay,
so
good.
it's good for your digestion, etc. So it's a very economical dish. Also, if you can't get monkfish,
great price as well, isn't it?
Totally. Monkfish is very good at the moment. And if you can't get monkfish, you can use kingfish fillets.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, well, look, why did you want to get involved with the Eat Well, Live Well Diabetes New Zealand cookbook, which is available now, by the way?
Well,
why?
Ironically, I've been giving to Diabetes Auckland, which is now part of New Zealand, Diabetes New Zealand since 2003. So they auction off a package called Chef for a Night, which is my concept. And proceeds from that goes to Diabetes New Zealand.
Now, and I found out too, Kat, he came to New Zealand to be a professional cricketer and he's done a lot of coaching and you started by doing a dinner, was it for Christ College?
Christ College, yes. Christ College,
and everyone loved his recipes so much that now he's like full-time cooking. He's still involved with the kitchen as well, still involved with the cricket, aren't you?
So the cricketing chef.
Right, the cricketing chef. And the cricketers, they have to eat well and live well, don't they?
One of the reasons I wanted to get involved with the Diabetes cookbook, Eat Well, Live Well, is part of my cricket coaching is to educate the future stars of good, healthy eating. And it's a big part of it because what goes into your body, it goes into your mind. So it's in terms of thinking proper, being athletic, you got to eat well.
Yeah, and this is the thing with this cookbook. I mean, it's tasty food, but at the same time, it's good food for you and specifically tailored for people with diabetes. So you can make this at home. It looks fast as well. Like Mark's racing through it. You've diced some onion. You're doing all the work.
He's banging away. He's doing very well. It's a very easy recipe to put together. I just turn this off for a minute.
Okay, cool.
Because we've got some smoke going all over you.
Right.
But talking about the book, it's got lots of good nutritious recipes in there. There is a traditional Maori boil up in there,
which I love.
You know, and there's a Pacific dish, chop suey, in there, and there's also a good old-fashioned healthy fish and chips. New
Oh,
Zealand style.
there you go. Healthy fish and chips.
Yes.
Oh, we love
So there
it.
you go.
Is that mushy peas in there as well?
Yeah, 50 plus recipes. This
Yeah.
is what we are making here. And over the next few days, we're going to have some more chefs like Kit in to help share their eat well, live well food. So we'll come back very soon. We'll see the rest of this recipe a little later on. So where are we up to with this? Well, Mark's done most of the work, to be honest.
All of the work, Mark.
Kit and I just been talking cricket and healthy eating. So anyway, we'll get our hands dirty
Yeah.
now. We're going to cook. So what do we need to do now?
Olive oil.
Yep.
Into the temperature, right temperature. It's
Okay.
About a tablespoon and a half, maybe 2 tablespoons. And to
great.
that, we got to get the black mustard seeds to pop. So you've got to be careful when you put black mustard seeds in hot oil because they tend to pop.
Okay.
You
How
gotta,
hot does it need to be? Hotter?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
cool.
you're starting to see it's coming together nicely.
look at
You got to let it pop so it releases all the mustard oils.
Oh,
you
that's
see?
exciting.
I can hear it as well.
Yeah,
Exotic
but if you-
popcorn.
If you don't actually get it to pop, it's going to be quite bitter. So it's,
so it takes a bitterness out.
as well as nutritious, it's got to be tasty as well.
Oh, yeah,
Right,
we
that's
like
what
that.
it's all about.
Yeah.
Now
There we
into
go.
that,
We're popping away now.
popping away now. Into that, now stand back, curry leaves.
Okay.
Now we got the onions going. Get the onions going. Lovely. Excellent. Can you stir away now?
I can stir away now.
Lovely.
He's putting me to work. I feel like
It's a
one of his
very-
cricket proteges. I'll be playing for the Black Caps before you know it. Yeah.
Totally. It's part of the preparation. you
That's
see.
right.
So we get that sort of lightly caramelized, not all the way.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, we're going to add the ginger and garlic paste, fresh chili, and the spices. Get the coconut milk in there, and the fish to finish off.
What would be your tips for eating well and cooking healthy? You know, the book's obviously a helpful tool,
Yeah.
but for people watching at home, what would you say to them to try and, to help with people that have diabetes or even just reduce your risk?
Well, it's common sense, really.
Okay.
It's lean protein, right?
Yeah.
Lots of vegetables, fruit, high fiber food, and low fat, sugar content. So
And lots of chilies.
it's very good.
Chilies are good for you.
Yeah,
Chilies
they
are
look
good for
good
you.
too.
Chilies are good for you.
I have to
Lovely.
say, this smells incredible so far.
Yeah, so it's, as I said earlier on, it's all about, if you're eating deep fried food every day,
Yeah.
that's not going to work, is it?
Right, it's everything in moderation, but
Totally.
when you're eating that food,
Yeah.
then make sure you do it the right way.
Totally. And with this dish, it's also got the spices got quite a lot of Ayurvedic benefit factors in there, so it's
Right.
very good for your diabetes.
Nice.
And not only diabetes, it's very good healthy eating. So also
Tasty as well.
Tasty as
and
well.
fast and simple.
Can you smell the aromas
Oh,
coming through now?
so
Coming
good.
together nicely. And
Right.
into that now we're going to go paprika and turmeric, or
Okay,
whichever
cool.
the way,
Put it in there, Mark.
and a teaspoon of the spice blend.
What
Give
would
that a quick stir.
Yeah, what would you serve this with?
Now, in the recipe book, I asked for brown basmati rice, which is really
yeah.
good for you.
Yep.
But today I bought in some string hoppers, which is made of red rice flour, which we do in Sri Lanka.
Okay,
it's
nice.
basically steamed disc of
Little noodles, aren't
little
they?
noodles,
That all
yeah.
stick together, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
stick
quite
to
cool.
that. As is breakfast, I bought that in.
Okay, we've got 30 seconds left, so what do I need to do?
So let's go with the
Coconut cream?
coconut milk.
Coconut milk. Okay, cool.
Low fat coconut milk. It's
There you
light.
go. Okay, good.
About 300 milliliters. There you go.
So you're still getting all the traditional flavours, the traditional
Totally.
taste, but you just have a few little tweaks that make it much better for you.
Totally.
Oh my goodness, it smells so good, Kit.
There you go.
Oh, I love it.
And when that's it's reducing nicely now, so to that we can add the monkfish.
Okay, cool. We can do that soon. Yeah.
Bit later, but let that just reduce that for a
Reduce?
bit. Yeah.
Because how long
Okay.
is the monkfish going to take to cook?
About 20 minutes.
Ah, there
Let's
you go.
add that.
Okay,
nice
cool.
and slow.
Let's
Keep it
Perfect
nice and
timing,
juicy.
boys.
Yeah.
That'll be good. Okay, well, let this reduce. Put the monkfish in. You will see the finished product very soon. Thank you so much, Kit, for coming in here. This recipe, along with many others that are diabetic-friendly but tasty for the whole family, are available in all good bookshops from that book, diabetes.org.nz, with all proceeds going to Diabetes New Zealand. Okay, it's over to Mark and Kit, and although it's not vegan, it's diabetic-friendly. The monkfish curry smells incredible, boys. Are you happy, Mark?
Oh, I'm very happy. Yeah, look at that. It smells fantastic. It
It is.
tastes even better. Hey, look at these.
These are red rice noodles to go with the monkfish coconut curry.
Absolutely fantastic. That's all plated up. You ready
Yeah,
to
bring
try
it
some?
over.
Bring it over.
yeah,
That's
hungry.
gluten-free. I can eat
Oh, you
it.
can eat it.
Yay!
Thank you so much.
go.
Kat.
There you go.
Looks and smells absolutely fantastic.
Enjoy.
Thank you,
We will
we will.
indeed. And what's on the menu tomorrow, mate?
Well, I'm going to be joined by Claire Turnbull, and we're making another recipe from the book.